Hey, good morning, good evening, or wherever you're joining us from, um, whatever time it is there, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Uh, I'm running a little bit late today. I was supposed to start at 6 o'clock, but things didn't work out. But I definitely wanted to sit on the computer and start streaming today. So here I am. I hope all of you are doing safe and staying healthy. And I think time to get coding, I guess. Let me just, before we get started, ensure that drinking water. Let's just drink some water. Here's my hydration cylinder. Water is all the rage these days, apparently. Ronaldo snubbed Coca-Cola and said, we should be drinking water, but I've been doing that for a long time. But yes, today is 18th June. Let's get started right with our project. Let's start up ngrok. So our local host starts up. Ngrok HTTP 3001. There we go. This is our ngrok link. And then let's open up the command prompt, or rather terminal. Okay, no, this is not what I want. Yeah, I wanted the command prompt. Let's open up the command prompt. Next.js, readme.md. Before we get started, just give me a second. Just confirming if my message went out on Discord. Doesn't look like it. Not sure what's happening up with that. But yeah, let's figure that out later. Index.js, readme.md. Yeah, this is our method to run the local database. Do I need to be in the folder? Yeah, I need to be in the folder. CD projects, CD DynamoDB local latest, and then just paste. There we go. How about this? Just take the new SQL workbench and bring this up a little bit higher. Operation builder, local, open. Oh man, I think we missed share DB. Yeah, we missed this method. Whenever we are doing this, it's important to say type this shared DB. If we do this is when we get to see our tables. Okay, and before we get started today, let's put in lo-fi girls. So if you are streaming with me, or if you are working around, just hanging around here, would really appreciate. I think this is something that feels good to have, doesn't it? Like just some random stream in the random music in the background. Feels good. Let me know if that is proper. And yeah. All right. What do we do now? Okay, now we are done with that. Let's start debugging, I guess, right? So start debugging, basically running on port 3001. That is something we have done. So yesterday we were stuck at this point, so let's get into that. So basically we had added GameOn SDK, and we also had this player. And what we are going to do today is we are going to try and get that player from one intent to another, either through session attributes or try to save it in the database. That's what we are going to do first. Okay. If you are hanging around, feel free to, don't feel shy. Come say hi in the chat. Always appreciate people hanging around here. Alexa Skills Chat, Skills Kit, not Alexa Skills Chat. Let's go to Wordcatcher. Go into the endpoint, and here is where we put in the ngrok URL. Okay. Save endpoints, test, and we are done. Hopefully we are done. Let's just run this one more time. This is the issue with local debugging. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and all you need to do at that time is restart. I still feel that is still a better time saver than zipping all of these backend files and deploying it to Lambda. Definitely more, definitely more time consuming. So at this point,
welcome to Wordcatcher, the ultimate battle for words. I will ask you a question every day, and you have to guess the answer. You get 2 attempts at guessing the answer. These questions follow a theme every week, and if you guess the theme as well, you can get extra points. Are you ready?
It's like, oh, wait a minute. So it looks like the player might have been, so yesterday, if you remember, in the last stream, we did have the player added properly. So, are we entering, wait a minute, so, so we are not entering here for sure. The data item is not undefined. There is a user in the database for us, so that means we are not in this part of the code for sure. This entire data item is equal to undefined. Hey Kevin Evans, welcome to the stream. Good morning, or rather I think it's good evening your time. Thanks for joining in. How are you? What have you been working on these days? So data item, I think it's landing in here, which is data.item has own property last answer date. Okay, because it's asking for welcome message, handler input, rules and ready and all those things. So and it's gotten the play. So if you look at this, right, so if you go to dbhelper.getUser, this is what we were trying to get. So this is what we have gotten, success, and then followed by the data item. So we are now getting that user, right? So we are getting the player. So now what we can do is, there are 2 ways how we could handle this. Either we could call this, I think we could call this on the, let me think about it. There are 2 ways how we can handle it. Either in an intent. So what we wanted to do was, when you answer correctly, we wanted to assign a score to you. So GameOn SDK has this score mechanism we are trying to use to say that, hey, you get 5 points for today answering today's question. So daily answer point is equal to 10, 5 and 3, right? So now what we are looking to do here is right here we are, if you see here, we are refreshing the player session. We are refreshing the player session. And we need a player here. We could get this player either from the database or from the session. So here's what we are going to do. We need the player session. So what we are going to do here is we could just save this in the database. In the session, right? So session attributes. Do we have session attributes here? Yeah, we do have session attributes here. Session attributes dot player is equal to data dot item dot data dot item dot excuse me. Okay, did I just, in the process of sneezing, move my cursor? I did. Imagine sneezing when you're running something on the production and a message goes wrong, or you press the wrong key and your data is gone away. Session attributes dot player, data dot item dot player. So we're just taking this entirely here. Maybe what we can do is we will keep it in here, because if it's not defined, we do not want it to be added to the session attributes, right? This sounds good. I'm still kind of worried this could cause a problem, because I think what I should do is data.item.player of m. Is that what I need to do? Let's see. I mean, this should work. Doing well. Work has been busy, says Kevin Evans, but a fun challenge. Finishing up the coding bootcamp I was doing to keep my skills sharp and learning new things. That's the spirit, Kevin Evans. Really good. Really good to hear that, and glad that the coding bootcamp has been almost coming to an end. I think you spoke to us when you shared with us that you're starting the coding bootcamp, and looks like you've come a long way. So congratulations on almost finishing that coding bootcamp. Okay. So now, once we do this session attributes, what we should try and do is, we'll do this. Do we need to? I don't think we need to do this, right? Because session attributes is in here. I think this is fine, because this is session attributes.player, there is a session attributes here. Okay, now that we've saved it here, what we are going to do here is, out here we are going to say where player is equal to session attributes dot player, right? And then right here, await GameOn dot refresh player session player. Okay, no. Okay, so player is equal to await GameOn dot refresh player session. We take the player and then we try to submit the scores. Okay, I'm not sure if this is going to work, but let's see. I mean, that's why we are running local debugging, so this should work. Let's reload this from scratch. Okay. And keep in mind, folks, all of this code is very raw at this point. I know this is not the best code I have written, and the code will evolve at some point. So feel feel free to skip through parts where you feel like this is like getting too long. But at some point I will be cleaning up this code. So and if you are interested in helping me out with like just some code cleanups and all, I would really appreciate sending me PR to my GitHub. All of this code is on GitHub, so really appreciate any help that I could get here. Open Wordcatcher. Let's do a Wordcatcher. Okay. That cannot read property M of undefined. Player. Okay. Player of M. It's undefined. Okay. Data.item. Oh, I need to keep small p here. Yeah. This is what is going to get me. Like, one day. You don't need to reload the terminal, the developer console. I do it just purely out of habit.
Welcome to Wordcatcher,
So at
the
this
ultimate
point,
battle
it
for
looks like we
words.
might have
I
been
will
able to
ask
get
you a
into
question
this session.
every
I
day,
think
and you have
we
to
can
guess
see
the
this
answer.
here, right?
You get 2
Where is the
attempts
session
at guessing the
attributes? Session
answer.
attributes.
These questions follow a theme every week,
You
and
know
if you
what?
guess the
The
theme
session
as
attribute
well,
does
you
have
can
a
get
player,
extra points.
but I
Are you
have a
ready?
feeling that it's not going to be that easy, and I'll tell you why. Because this session attribute, if you can look at this, this is in the DynamoDB form, right? It's in the DynamoDB form, meaning that it has like this M here, then it has like this score, and then it has N. Whereas the data that we got from GameOn SDK, it does not have all this. So we might have to do something called as Unmarshalling, and we'll see what we need to do here. But I kind of feel like maybe we should have used document client to kind of take care of all of these. That would have been easier. So maybe now we see that case being made. So maybe it would be better to use document client here. But let's get into that in a while. Yeah, I mean let's try. Right, let's see what happens. I'm going to say yes.
Friday
question. I'm going to say log. But I've got a feeling,
Sorry,
yeah,
I had
you
trouble
see,
doing what you
there is
asked.
the error.
Please try
So
again.
okay, answer for the day captured successfully, but you can see here the skills GameOn API client at 359. Okay, this is not, yeah, it's an error, but yeah, so what's basically happening is when we are calling this, right, the player, it's just not working, right? So this works properly, right, but this does not. Oh man. I feel like we should get into let's do one thing at a time, right? So what I'm going to do first is, what is the code that we are calling here? We are calling get user, right? So let's go into get user. Get user, and we get this item here, right? So what we could do is, ideally we could so let's see how do we go about it. And I think this process is called as unmarshalling and marshalling. Convert DynamoDB JSON to normal JSON. I think you need to use some unmarshalling method if I'm unmarshal property, yeah. Right, so I think we've done this before here. Yeah, something like this, right? As marshal here is equal to, let's just marshal the entire data, right? Let marshal data is equal to aws.dynamodb.converter.marshal.data, and then what we will do is console.log marshal data yeah, I think we are just marshalling the entire data, right? So let's see if this works. Let's reload and stop debugging and then start debugging, and then out here I need to turn off the development, turn it back again, open Wordcatcher,
Welcome to Wordcatcher.
so I'm going to exit the first time because I want to just write to the database, and that is something that I've done already. Now let's try open Wordcatcher again, and if you see here,
Welcome to Wordcatcher, the
Before
ultimate battle
resolving-
for words. I will ask you a question every day, and you have to guess the answer. You get
we
2
had
attempts
this-
at guessing the answer. These questions follow a theme every week, and if you guess the theme as
you know
well,
what?
you can get extra points. Are you ready?
I did the wrong thing here. I had to unmarshal. I did not have to marshal it, I had to unmarshal it. Okay, right? Yeah. Convert a DynamoDB record into a JavaScript object. Yep. There we go. Now that we unmarshal it, let's stop debugging and start debugging once more. And we're just going to reload the page. Open Wordcatcher. And let's see what. Oh man.
Welcome to
This is
Wordcatcher,
bad.
the ultimate battle for words. I will ask you a question every day, and you have to guess the answer. You get 2 attempts at guessing the answer. These
Hey,
questions follow a theme every week, and if you guess the theme as well, you can get extra points. Are you ready?
aws.dynamodb.converter.marshal data, right? Or do I need to do data.item? Data.item, is that what I need to do? Oh, okay. The data is undefined, and I'm not sure why. Console.log params is fine. And then there is the user. We don't need the user, so let's just remove the user. Data. We are resolving data for sure, but I wanted to marshal the data first, unmarshal data basically. I'm reading the backup DynamoDB S3 bucket which has format for DynamoDB JSON. I'm trying to convert it into a normal JSON without the attribute value. Okay. What your if you look what am I missing? I kind of feel like I'm missing something here, and I'm not sure what I'm missing here. I'm not sure. Did I spell it correctly? Yeah, I did spell it correctly, so that is not an issue. So we got this Marshall data where what we are doing is aws.dynamodb.converter.unmarshal data. Not sure what's happening here though. Stop debugging, start debugging. This should work, right? Why is data undefined?
Welcome to Wordcatcher, the ultimate battle for words. I will ask you a question every day, and you have to guess the answer.
I know this is crazy.
You get 2 attempts at guessing the answer. These questions follow a theme every week, and if you guess the theme as well, you can get extra points.
Let's see
Are
what
you ready?
happens when we do that. Stop debugging, start debugging again. Open Wordcatcher.
Welcome to Wordcatcher, the ultimate battle for words. I will ask you a question every day, and you have to guess the answer. You get 2 attempts at guessing the answer. These questions follow a theme every week, and if you guess the theme as well, you can get extra points. Are you ready?
I'm not really sure what is happening right now. Oh, you know what? It just went into the new one because the data was undefined, right? So the data.item got undefined, so it's kind of went into that specifically, and it's created a new user. Did it just create a new user? Yeah, it did create a new user. No, but that's not what we want, right? So we're going to revert this back. That's not what we want. Okay. So I'm going to stop debugging. Start debugging again here. And just wanted to do a quick check if I'm speaking loud enough to be audible over the music that's playing in the background. Let me know, Kevin Evans, if you're having any issues and if I should be speaking a bit higher, in a bit higher pitch, or lowering the volume. Okay, let's do this again. Right, this time again, this is going to be data item undefined.
Welcome to Wordcatcher, the ultimate battle for words. I will ask you a question every day, and you have to guess the answer. You get 2 attempts at guessing the answer. These questions follow a theme every week, and if you guess the theme as well, you can get extra points. Are you ready?
What is it that we could do here? Just do data item. Let's see what happens. I know I'm getting an error on that, but let's stop debugging. Yeah, it's not taking a data.item here, right? Let result data is equal to data.item, right? And then just send your result data. That work, right? Run. Start debugging.
Welcome to Wordcatcher, the ultimate battle for words. I will ask you a question every day, and you have to guess the answer. You get 2 attempts at guessing the answer. These questions follow a theme every week, and if you guess the theme as well, you can get extra points. Are you ready?
Okay, can't unmarshal DynamoDB, unmarshal DynamoDB JSON. Let's see. You can use the aws.dynamodb converter.unmarshal function. Calling the following will return. Yeah, and this is what we want, but okay. Do I need to like give proper data.item.layer? Is that how I'm going to get this? Let's see. I mean, looks like that's what needs to be done. Yeah, that looks like it. And that's so.
Welcome to Wordcatcher, the ultimate battle for words. I will ask you a question every day, and you have to guess the answer.
That's interesting.
You get 2 attempts at guessing the answer. These questions follow a theme every week, and if you guess the theme as well, you can get extra points. Are you ready?
Okay, let's see if we can catch it right here. Resolve then async data. best code I've written, but yeah, we will clean this up. So if you're cringing at this code, just bear with me for a while. I'm just trying to get this working. Okay, let's stop debugging, and then let's start debugging. Let's run this. Okay, thanks for the confirmation, Kevin Evans. Okay, glad to know that we turned down slightly. Maybe slight. Yeah, there we go. Open Wordcatcher. Now. Okay.
Welcome to Wordcatcher, the ultimate battle for
really
words.
helping, right?
I will ask you a question every day, and you have to guess the answer.
Wait a minute.
You get 2 attempts at guessing the answer. These questions follow a theme every week, and if you guess the theme as well, you can get extra points.
No,
Are you ready?
No. We are still getting the Marshall data for some reason. Result data. Do I need to put in session attributes dot player? Do I need to exit the session first? Let's reload the page. Stop debugging. Start debugging. And let's do an open Wordcatcher now. Right?
Welcome to Wordcatcher, the ultimate battle for words.
Okay,
I will ask you a question every day,
that
and
is
you have to
rather
guess the
weird.
answer. You get 2 attempts at guessing the answer. These questions follow a theme every week, and if... Sorry, I had trouble.
Wait a minute. What just happened? Stop debugging. Start debugging again. Open Wordcatcher.
You have answered today's question. Would you like to take a shot at this week's theme?
This is the response envelope, and the response envelope doesn't have session attributes. Wait a minute, are we coming in here even? Console.log Marshall after returning to index, right? Console.log Marshall player. Stop debugging, start debugging. You answered today's question, but I did not answer today's question. When it, something's weird happening. I think when I did, I mistakenly pressed open Wordcatcher again within the skill session. It kind of detected that as an answer. We'll need to fix that as a bug.
There was a problem with the requested skills response.
What? Player of undefined? Uncaught type error. Reading player of cannot read property player of undefined. What? Okay, data.item. Open Wordcatcher. Oh wow,
There was a
just
problem with the
what
requested
we
skills
wanted.
response.
A lot of error today morning. Okay, let's just drink some water. That's what I do, folks. When my code doesn't work, I just sit and stare at it and drink water till I understand what I should do next. That's my coping mechanism. I am not sure what's happening here. So, we've sent data, we've sent Marshall data. It's entering player. Okay, let's player of undefined, which means it's calling GameOn player again. Let's revert this and see if this solves anything. I think it's okay. Just revert it back. There you go. Start going.
There was a problem with the requested skills response. That is not how I was hoping this would go. For some reason, I think we are getting an issue here, right? Oh, wait a minute. When did this code come in? Who wrote this code? Did I write this code? I mean, I have access to this computer. Did I write this code yesterday? Which looks like, this doesn't look like something I would write, or maybe I would have written this for sure. Okay. Run. Start debugging again. Please work. Please. And I'm saying please. Cannot read property player of undefined. There was a problem with the requested
What's
skills
undefined
response.
GameOn is working fine. Is this where it's undefined? Console.log will reach here. Console.log, but never here. Start debugging. Open Wordcatcher.
There was a
Cannot
problem with the
read property
requested skills
player
response.
of undefined. Okay, lambda helpers data.js. Okay. Okay. We're just looking at the wrong code all the time. So this is not an issue. This is perfectly fine. Yeah, for a new player, this is not going to work, right? Yeah, man. Okay. This is fun, in the sense that we are getting to learn a lot about database, but also irritating because I just want to get done with this and get into the next part. So resolve data.item.player unmarshal resolve data. Kind of feel like at this point, this is where it's coming back to me saying that Karthik, you could have just used the persistence adapter. But that's okay. I keep convincing myself that learning DynamoDB for the greater good was always a big thing, so that's okay. So now what's happening is the new user does not have a player ID for themselves, right? So that way, because there is no this new player or an undefined player does not have a player ID, this is going into an error. So here's what we are going to do. I'm not in the mood to spend a lot of time on this, so I'm just going to comment this out, start debugging. Let us run the user first, and I know this is not going, like, we will clean this up later on. So I'm going to say open Wordcatcher. We are going to go into the database. Yeah, so now we've created a user, and that user has to be
Welcome to Wordcatcher,
has
the ultimate
player
battle
ID.
for words.
The player ID
I will
is
ask you a question every day, and you have to guess
what's
the
player
answer.
ID?
You get 2 attempts at guessing the answer. These questions follow a theme every week, and if you guess the theme as well, you can get extra
Only
points.
faithful
Are
sheepdog.
you
So
ready?
that's there. Now let's come back here. Come back here and let's comment on this code. Yeah, I know this is not the right way to do it, but it's okay. There is no right way or wrong way. We're just looking to get this working. Open Wordcatcher. So now the user already exists, right? So now the only challenge that I'm having is figuring out.
Welcome to Wordcatcher, the ultimate battle for words. I will ask you a question every day, and you have to guess the answer.
Yeah.
You get 2 attempts at guessing the answer.
If you remember,
These questions follow a theme every week, and if you guess the theme as well, you can get extra points. Are you ready?
Yeah. Resolve data / marshal data. Okay. Run, stop debugging, start debugging again. Open Wordcatcher. That's the thing. Now, if you look at this, after returning
Welcome
to index,
to Wordcatcher,
this is
the
undefined.
ultimate battle for words. I will
Marshal
ask
player
you a
is
question
undefined.
every
Why
day,
is he
and you
undefined?
have to guess the answer. You get 2 attempts at guessing the answer. These questions follow a theme every week, and if you guess the theme as well, you can get extra points. Are you ready?
Do I need to do marshal data.resolve data? Yeah, I feel like that's what needs to be done, but let's confirm that. Open Wordcatcher.
Welcome to Wordcatcher, the ultimate battle for words. I will ask you a question every day, and you have to guess the answer. You get 2 attempts at guessing the answer. These questions follow a theme every week, and if you guess the theme as well, you can get extra points. Are you ready?
I'm just wondering what I'm doing wrong here. So let's go step by step. We get the items, we get the player. So before resolving, marshaled data shows up here, right? Look at this. This is resolved data. So marshaled data dot, let's try dot resolved data. Is that what we need? Yes, now you can see here, right? So this is score. This is perfect,
Welcome to
right?
Wordcatcher,
You've gotten the score,
ultimate battle for words.
and
I will ask you a question
blah blah
every
blah.
day,
Everything
and you
is
have to
working
guess
fine.
the answer. You
Can
get
I
2
just
attempts
pass like
at
just
guessing the
one
answer.
item in resolve?
These
Is
questions
that the
follow a
problem?
theme every week, and if you guess the theme as well, you can
If
get
yes,
extra points. Are you ready?
I mean, I don't mind changing that. Let's do one thing. You know what? I've got an idea now. Let's take all of this code and let's just comment out, right? And then let's do one thing here. I'm going to do that's the problem, you know. Let final data is equal to data is going to be and let Marshall user is equal to AWS dot DynamoDB dot converter dot unmarshal let user is equal to data dot. Oh, you know what? Oh yeah, user ID, and this is not going to work out. Are we just getting the user in here? Are we getting all the details? Yeah, we're trying to get all the details, so this is not going to work. So what I was trying to do is no, this is not what we want. I'm just thinking out loud, what can we do here? Marshal data dot resolve data. We're capturing it here, right? Console dot log Marshal clear, right? This is the bare minimum. I'm not sure why this is not working. Open Wordcatcher. You see, this is always coming back as undefined, and I'm not sure why this is undefined. Why is this undefined? Oh, let's just do this. And is this something to do with how many items I am passing in here? Open Wordcatcher. It doesn't reach here at all. Hello. Okay, so that is working. So, I wonder if so it looks like when we are returning, it resolve and reject. When we are returning multiple values here, it's not working. Is that the understanding? Let's do console.log data, right? I'm just putting in random values at this point. Just got to make this work. Open Wordcatcher. Yeah, you see, data is not defined. Data is not defined at 26. 25. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. My bad. Data is not defined, right? Stop debugging. Start debugging again.
Sorry,
I need to exit. Reload this. Open Wordcatcher. Oh. Run, start debugging again.
There was a problem with the requested skills response.
Let's reload once more. Stop debugging, start debugging again, so we have a fresh link to work from. Yeah, I think it's a matter of this, right? Why though? I think that's something that we will figure out maybe tomorrow. That said, I think it's time to stop the stream for today. But I think I don't think we made like a lot of progress, but we are somewhere in figuring out getting the users player back and saving it to the database and unmarshalling the data. I think just need to figure this out and spend some time on that. But yeah, that's something that we will do tomorrow. Speaking of which, tomorrow is Saturday, so I am planning to do like a longer session tomorrow, maybe like 2 or 3 hours, and spend some extra time trying and building this. So yeah, if that interests you, do join in tomorrow on the stream. Would be really great. Having said that, that's it for today. I think we'll call it a wrap and see you all tomorrow. As usual, thanks for hanging around. Thanks, Kevin Evans. Appreciate you hanging around on the stream. Until tomorrow, bye bye, and take care, stay safe, and stay healthy.